Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shaira and I post planner videos on this channel sometimes. Yeah, if you've been here for a while, you'd know that I haven't posted a plan with me in a while. Life got really busy. I actually wasn't really planning the last couple of weeks. Let me flip through my planner a little bit. So I tried to plan the last couple of weeks. This was an attempt and it didn't go anywhere. My planner is empty. The main reason why, you'd probably hear about my life a bit more on Insta stories. So follow me on Instagram. Everything is linked down below. If you ever just want to like keep up with what I've been doing, I guess. I don't know. But I haven't really been planning because this month, like April altogether, I knew was going to be really busy. It was going to be crazy busy. And so that was one of them. But the other reason was, if you guys have been here for a while, you would know that I do post plan my spreads. And I do my actual planning in my everyday carry calendar, which used to be an A6TN. But I've kind of realized, or I've finally started to admit, that situation was not working for me, in a sense that the inserts were a little too structured for me and I wanted freedom. So I did move into a 6 rings. This is one from Mystic's Little Gifts. I'm just going to cover a little bit of this because I don't know what's going on here. It's not set up yet, so one day I will show you guys once it's actually set up. But this has helped me plan again a bit more. So I do have my plans documented here. So this week, I'm going to be planning the week of April 23rd through the 29th. Sorry, that's crooked. I like accidentally moved it. Yeah, so I'm going to be planning this week, and this is a very special week. I know last time that I posted a plan with me, it was also another special week because that was my Nashville plan with me. This one's going to be fun. This was the week that I was in New York City. So we'll talk about that a little bit more as we go. And this whole plan with me isn't going to be a talk through like I'm doing right now. I just wanted to at least have enough time to explain to you guys what's going on. I mean, I would show my face, but then it's like I'm filming at the end of the day, so it's not going to be great. But anyways, so sorry, I'm just moving my hands as I talk along with you guys. But I hope you guys enjoy this plan with me. I'm going to show you what I'll be using for this plan with me. I'm going to do something that I haven't really done much of in the past, so this is going to be exciting. So I'm going to be using a kit from Oddloop. So if you don't know, Oddloop has a Travel the World series, and one of the cities that they have is New York. So these are the glitter headers that came with the kit. I didn't grab the full kit, by the way, or at least like the base kit, I guess it's what it probably is called. I just grabbed a couple of pieces that I knew I'd probably use and want. So this is the checklist, just some functional shapes and icons. This is washi strips, I believe. Where's the end? Yep, so these are washi strips and some quarter boxes. And these guys. These are the full boxes. I love it. I think this was probably one of the first kits that I've seen someone use from Oddloop, maybe. It was maybe this one or the Paris kit. And oh my god, this is amazing. I'm so in love with it. When I first found out that I was heading to New York, I knew I had to pick up this kit. So this is the kit that I'm going to be using, at least the base one. But so I'm going to pull in a couple of other sheets for sure. I'll have the rest of my stash available to me as well as I do this. But I'm mainly going to be pulling from this other kit, which this one is from Station Stickers. This was from February. Let me focus on that real quick. This was from February of 2017, so it's been a while since this came out. So let me pull that out. So this one has... Ooh, is this green foil? Yeah, it's mint foil. So let me focus real quick. Yeah, so this is the kit itself. I'm just pulling it mainly because of the purples and pinks, which this kit also has. And also because there's a vacation thing here and like a boss thing. I don't know. This was a spring kit, obviously, because it was February. Or, well, February is not spring. But you know what I mean. So I won't be using like the greens or anything, but I'll probably be pulling a couple of the functional shapes from here. I used to be subscribed to the Station Stickers Club, but I found myself not using these. Obviously, this is from well over a year ago. So I do want to use that. And then I'm also using a couple of other sheets for sure. Like I said, this isn't like the only thing, but I'm using this sheet from Chic Street Sticker Boutique. I can never say their shop name like quickly or anything, but they're just yellow Post-its with, I guess this is hollow foil. I'm trying to pull out the yellows and like oranges in the kit. And these two sheets are monochrome samplers from Purple Bunny Prints. So this is the yellow one, and this is the purple one. I'm also, there's a lot that I'm setting up for you guys. I'm also going to pull some washies in. So I am pretty bow obsessed right now, but let me focus on this real quick. These are the washies that I'll probably be using this week. So this one is from Lora Bailora, and I don't know if you can see this. Let me like go through these just because I want to. So this has like a cute stripy pattern. There's some pinky things in the kit, kind of. They're like peachy pinks. So this is like stripes, but like they're like more transparent in some parts. Maybe I should put it on the planner. Well, I'll show you guys later. Sorry, this is already such a mess. I haven't filmed anything in a while, so I'm like trying to get back into it, but also I want to talk to you guys. So, but then this is the Sunny Side Up Yellow Tropical from Simply Gilded. This is from Michaels. It's just a sunsetty color. This is similar to some of the colors in the kit. This one is from Paca Post, which they have little bows as well. It's actually like an ombre, like purple to like indigo, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. But it's like really similar to the kit. And this is my periwinkle bows from Simply Gilded, which I just opened this today. They're not exact colors or anything, so I don't know if I'm going to use all of them, but I will try to pull some of them in this spread. But yeah, so without further ado, now that I've shown you everything that I'm probably going to use, at least most of, let's get started. So I'm going to start out by placing the full boxes. I've done this before with Oddloop kits. I'm pretty sure I've done it on the channel. But I lined the full boxes all on the bottom. Right here I was just debating on either putting the, I think it's a little bodega, that one, the one that I just placed, or the Subway first. But I decided to just go in the order that the full boxes actually came in. I kind of put them that way because a lot of Oddloop kits, especially something like this, they form a scene, but also because I cannot get myself to ever cover up any of the full boxes that come in Oddloop kits. So I didn't have to cover up the flags because they were purple anyways. I'm not too crazy about them being a different shade of purple or anything, so that's perfectly fine by me. So here I'm putting down one of those Michaels washies. I just used my washi card, which was from Gabriella Elena Designs. Yeah, so these two habit trackers I just pulled from the samplers from Purple Bunny Prints. I am using a pen from Simply Gilded this week. It actually came in the April sub box, I believe. Yeah, it's a really nice pen that has gel ink. It's kind of weird because it kind of pushes in. I don't know if it ever shows. It kind of skips every so often on the EC paper, which is fine. But it wrote really, really nicely on the Oddloop paper. I'm pretty sure I bought this recently, but I got it in the premium matte. But yeah. So here on the sidebar, I'm just putting down a couple of things that I had to do for the week. I just wrote them next to this little pizza checklist. I love their icons on their checklist because they're not traditional. So that was super cool. It's always catered to whatever the actual kit is and all that. So yeah. So on Monday, I had to pack some orders. So I put down one of these teardrop stickers and then put this little laptop from Hello Ashley Ann. I put a Coffee Monday sticker, which is from my shop. And then I put the little stripy washi from Lora Bailora. And yeah, so I'm just going to cut it again with my little washi card. So I'm just going to white out the little in-between section of the boxes and then put this scallop box that I got from the sampler. and put this little bread sticker from Paper and Milk to note that I got sandwiches with a couple of coworkers that day. I'm using this little checkbox to note that I had to check into my flight for the next day. And then I'm using this half box to note someone's birthday. I really, really, really wanted to use this. I was going to use this little tassel banner somewhere in this spread, but oh my god, I don't know why I just don't get to use it, because it might be because it takes up room and it's not really functional, and that's not really my style. Or well, it depends on what I'm trying to mark and whatnot. But I do remove it from this day, and then I try to move it elsewhere, and then I still remove it altogether. So here I was trying to squeeze in this little post-it sticker. On the bottom, that's actually a washi from Paca Post, and then the Pack Your Bag sticker from my shop. So at this point, I decide, you know, it's not worth it to mark someone's birthday that big. I try to put this on Friday, but then later on, I do remove that one completely. But yeah, so I absolutely love this whole method of like pulling in some of the functional sheets that you're already going to use. I know Mandy of Mandy Dreams does this often. I feel like I did it a little bit on the more extreme side because I pulled in basically 2 kits, a couple of like multicolor sheets and whatnot. But I do want to like maybe keep my leftovers that are like similar colors or whatnot to use for later spreads. So we'll see how I do with that. But I love it because I'm a little bit more prepared, because I'm fine with looking for like character stickers and little icons because I just have so many. But when it comes to functional stickers, I need to know if I have something that'll work with it. And if not, I'll just make whatever I have work, I guess. So yeah. On Monday, I did also put down a little glitter film slate from Mandy Dreams to note that I watched a friend's Twitch livestream. So on the top of Tuesday, I put down a little header that came with the Oddloop kit. It was hidden in one of the little bars where it says their shop name. And I put down a little to-do sticker that came from the station's sticker sub. I used the Apple checklist to note things that I had to do before I had to leave. And then I used this flag to note my flight to New York. The little airplane that I used on there is from the sampler. So after this, I also put down a Y Munchkin from Once More With Love because I had a connecting flight in Chicago Midway, and I landed on one side of the terminal, and I literally had between 10 to 15 minutes to get to my other gate, basically, for the second half of my flight, because it was already going to start boarding by then. So I literally had to run from one side of this airport to another. And it was so stressful. Like, you realize how slow people walk when you're in such a rush like that. But I made it on time. Everything was fine, but it was just so stressful in the moment. I put a little iPad sticker from Very Cute Designs on that washi strip to note that I designed a postcard on the plane. And then on the very bottom of Tuesday, I put a cut up washi from Simply Gilded and put the But First Vacation sticker on top. So here I'm just using this Periwinkle Simply Gilded washi to note when the actual conference that I went to New York for was. So that was the main reason I went to New York. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but it was sponsored by my job. So the first day, the 25th, was actually a workshop. So it technically wasn't day 1 of the conference or anything, but it was also sponsored by the people running the conference. So I kind of just put the washi over all those days to kind of cover that entire time. And then on this little teardrop, I just put at the very beginning and noted the little hashtag for the event. So here on this flag, I put down that I got breakfast from a place called Best Bagel. I think it was like Best Bagel NYC or something. But it was literally right by where my little workshop was going to be. And so I put also this scallop box. It was super cool because the workshop was actually held by someone that works at Etsy. So the little laptop sticker is from Samantha Mae Sticks. It's called information architecture. That's like what the concept is, but mainly it's just the arrangement of like things on a site or in an app and making sure that it's usable. So I was super amazed to have met someone from Etsy who like organizes those things. It was super cool. I told her that I am an Etsy user and Etsy seller, so it was just super fun hearing from how she organized the site. Obviously, it's not like just her, but you know what I mean. She's one of the head people that does that. So I also went to Kinokuniya, which if you're not familiar, it's a big Asian stationery store. I think it's not technically just stationery. It's like a bookstore, I guess. But they have so many of like the Japanese pens. I was in heaven. I mean, we have Kinokuniya in California, but it's in Orange County, which is about an hour away from me. So on that little shoe quarter box, it's actually meant for when you do runs or whatever. I put down that I found some shoes that I was looking for. They're the Adidas Ultra Boost. They always sell out really quickly, so I wanted to mark that. On the bottom of Wednesday, I put down that I watched Mean Girls on Broadway. That little scallop is actually not from the sampler. It's actually from student planning. So the balloons are from Fox and Pip, and the little ramen sticker is from Happy DAYA Stickers. But guys, let's talk about Mean Girls on Broadway. It was amazing. I love musical theater, so that might be one of the things like that kind of makes me a little bit more biased about it. But I absolutely loved it. I've always loved the movie. It's one of those like classics, honestly, to me. I kind of grew up watching Mean Girls, and I feel like Mean Girls is a big thing in the planner community. But the musical itself, it stays true to the movie while becoming a little bit more 2018. I mean, if you didn't know, like Mean Girls came out like over 10 years ago at this point. I think it came out in like 2004 or something. So it's really not as modern as it should be, like, or at least it's not like modern day anymore. So a lot has changed since then, and they have like a bunch of like more modern references in the play, and I loved it so much. If you're ever in New York, or once it does end up touring or whatever, highly recommend. The play is actually nominated for 12 Tonys right now, which if you're not familiar, I'm not too familiar with like awards when it comes to musicals, but that's a big deal. Anyways, so on oh my gosh, what day is this? On Thursday, I put down this half box and used a fangirling girl from Happy DAYA Stickers because I met a couple of people in my field at the conference, and it was just so cool like hearing about other people's processes at their companies. I took a little nap after the conference, so I put this little sleeping girl from Doodles Do Co. I got pizza that night, so obviously New York pizza is a big deal. So I used this pizza sticker from Happy DAYA Stickers as well. That little boba sticker is from KeenaPrints, and then I used a little heart to note that I got macarons that night from Ladurée. I don't know how to say it. But if you follow me on Instagram, you would know that whole thing with me struggling with Bobo Guys and whatnot. So ever since I landed in New York, I was looking for boba. I love boba. It's one of my main sources of caffeine aside from Coke Zero. Like, it's really bad, but that's like literally my source of caffeine. So I was wanting to get boba from Bobo Guys, which is actually a shop that came from San Francisco, I believe. And I live in San Francisco, or I live in San Diego, but I'm from San Francisco-ish area. So I'm from the Bay Area, and I've never had Bobo Guys before. I'm such a sham, like literally. But I wanted to try it while I was there. But the boba places in New York City, they close early. It's really crazy to me because you know how like the idea is that things close really late in New York, but like their boba places are closed early. So I happened to walk all the way to Bobo Guys to try it. And when I got there, it had a little sign on the door saying they closed earlier than what time they were supposed to close. So I didn't really get to try it. So I ended up at Kung Fu Tea. And I like Kung Fu Tea. We have one here in San Diego. But I ended up getting a drink that I didn't like. So I was a little sad. It was okay because the next day I ended up getting boba again. So on the top of Friday, I put down a luggage sticker from Sweet Fox Paperie because I wanted to note that I needed to pack my luggage before that day because I was going to leave early the next day and I was probably going to be out late that night. That little girl with the laptop is from Gabriella Elena Designs. I got Dallas Barbecue that night, so I also put a love this sticker. The little shopping cart, I wanted to note that I got the SPC 4-year anniversary bundle. On the bottom, there's a little watercolored circle that's from Sweet Fox Paperie as well. I layered on top of it a shop sticker. I met up with Jenny of Very Jenny Co. If you're not familiar with her shop, she is absolutely the best. She has 2 shops, I believe now. It's Very Jenny Co. and Momo Paperie. Super cute stuff. We went shopping a bit. We also got boba that night, but I totally forgot to mark it in my planner. But it was definitely like the better boba of this entire week, so that was great. On Saturday, I was leaving to go home already. I put down a weekend banner at the very top, but right by the little coffee sticker is from Mandy Dreams. I don't typically drink coffee, but Dunkin' Donuts coffee is one of my top favorite coffees. It's that and a place in San Diego called Better Buzz. Those are my favorite coffees, and like I will drink those willingly every day if I really wanted coffee. I put a little drama munchkin because that day Chicago Midway Airport was just not treating me well. So on my way there, I had to sprint through the airport, right? But on Saturday, on my way home to San Diego, I was stuck at the airport. And this isn't even stuck because this wasn't really a long time. I was stuck there for 2 hours because they delayed my flight for no real reason. I'm pretty sure it's like some plane maintenance or whatever, but yeah. The plate sticker on Saturday is from Very Cute Designs, and then the little emoji on the bottom that's sleeping is from the Coffee Monsters Co. On the top of Sunday, I put down a little post-it to note that it was the monthly San Diego meetup. It was also my hand lettering class, so I put down this girl that I made for myself a while back. I used a Boba Time sticker because I got boba. After the whole boba fiasco, I needed boba. I was also really tired because obviously I knocked out really early the night before because of the whole time difference. But yeah, and then I put a shopping sticker. It came with the station sticker sub, as well as this girl from Wild Sunshine Co. to note that I had to catch up on YouTube videos. But yeah, so this is my full spread. Let me show you what I have left of the main kits. So here's some station sticker stuff. Like I said earlier, I kind of think I might try to set aside my like the functional stickers, especially from like my leftovers, because they're going to end up being really useful. I might try to do something that I saw someone do where they put like similar colors on like an empty sheet basically, because I feel like it was so nice to just have like basically the general color palette ready for me for when I needed a sticker of that sort. Like I said, I don't mind looking for the icons and characters, but functional, it just takes me a while. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching that plan with me. I'm sorry for like random stuttering and whatnot. I'm trying to get back into it, but I'm so excited to show this to you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!